Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. Cloud Imperium plan to release Alpha 323 to the live servers early this week. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members, in particular to my latest patron Radek, and to my latest channel member Admiral Erasmus. Thank you all so much for the support, it is truly appreciated. So, I suppose the big news is, on This Week in Star Citizen, it was said, and I quote, "The feedback and issue council reporting from all of you has been invaluable in preparing for a live release, which we're currently aiming for early this week." So by that, it sounds like either today being Tuesday or Wednesday being, I suppose, closer to midweek, all being well, of course, as this is still not a guarantee, but hopefully all goes fine with the builds and they can get it released. Again though, I would like to reiterate how jumping into 323 for the first time is not going to be instant joy or even fun, I wouldn't think, and will require quite a lot of time to get used to all of the changes, as well as set up all the new keybinds. It has taken me some time to get sorted, of which I am still relearning and remembering what to do, so do spend the time to get that sorted. Be that in Arena Commander to start with if that helps. It will certainly be worth it in the long run, but it will take a bit of time to get sorted. So just keep that in mind when you launch it for the first time. And to be fair, you may be spending a good hour or so anyway in the character creator. Now, there was a new patch last night, but now that the build is getting closer to releasing, the changes are pretty minimal, as they are now just tackling the remaining individual issues. This latest patch brought with it some more server performance optimizations, a handful of bug fixes, as well as 2 client crash fixes, 4 server crash fixes, a server deadlock fix, and an Arena Commander fix as well. Now, playing this build yesterday on stream was actually a lot of fun, with only a few minor issues happening, like my Argo cargo deciding to eject me while stationary on the ground, but from above, so I fell and died, which was very weird. And 2 out of the 3 internal distribution center delivery missions that I didn't complete due to bugs that were stopping me from placing the boxes down. Now, performance has been pretty good for the most part, provided I wasn't using Vulcan yesterday, as there is currently an issue causing a consistent crash. Hopefully they can get that fixed for live though. But all in all, I had a great time, and I really can't wait to show off these internal deliveries and everything else that 323 has to offer, especially in the realm of off-gridding. Hopefully any other issues with Alpha 323 can get resolved before going live, but I found the build far more playable and enjoyable with very few issues cropping up. Now, a quick reminder to anybody interested, the TOBII Eye Tracker 5 is still on sale at 15% off in celebration of the upcoming release of Star Citizen 323. Now, I can highly recommend them, as I use one every time I play Star Citizen. I would not want to play without it anymore, and using the link below will take you to that offer, plus it will provide my channel with a direct kickback, helping to support my work. So thank you so much in advance if you choose to do so, and a massive thank you to all of you who have done so already. By all means, if you do get one and you get it set up, jump onto my Twitch stream when I am live, and if I am in game, I can show you my settings so you can have a starting point of getting it set up, allowing you to refine it yourself from that point. Anyway, let's briefly look at what to expect this week in the world of Star Citizen. So Tuesday will bring the subscriber comlink update and newsletter. Wednesday will see the posting of the Squadron 42 monthly report to Spectrum, which I will be getting my video covering this report out this week on YouTube, most likely Thursday or Friday. This Thursday we will have Inside Star Citizen, which, as we heard on Star Citizen Live last week, will be taking a deeper look at the fauna of 323, being the Marok and the Copian. I really hope we hear more about the potential creatures coming in the future, or even get a snippet into fauna like the Kazi grazer cow or space whale. So very much looking forward to this episode. Hopefully the lore team can be a part of it as well, tell us a little bit more about the Copian and Marok, but that should be a nice one. This Friday though, there will be no Star Citizen Live, as the team will be in Belgium attending the Beacon event, which I highly suggest attending if you can make it. It is a huge bar citizen, or I suppose it's more than a bar citizen. I will drop a link to it below in the description should you want to check it out if you can make it. Going to these live events are always a lot of fun. Now, from me this week, I will be working on getting my Squadron 42 monthly report video released, as I say, Thursday or Friday, but I will be camping over the weekend, which works out fine, as there is no Star Citizen Live, so there will be no Star Citizen Sunday. I will be taking Monday's stream off as well to get caught up on videos, and if there is any available time, I will be getting some 323 gameplay together, but I think I'm pretty much kidding myself in thinking there is going to be extra time. Now, in regards to 323, I will be getting back to doing more gameplay videos once it goes live, off-grid living in particular, but also working as a distribution worker, as that is one of my favourite things to do. Grabbing an Argo MPUV or an Ursa rover, moving boxes from one location in the distribution centre to another in the same distribution centre. It's not for everybody, I know, but it is so cool to have some gameplay that doesn't require millions of kilometres of travel. Plus, you just bump into all kinds of people coming and going or doing similar things. Now, if you'd like to see me doing this very thing, you are more than welcome to check out my latest Twitch VOD. It's obviously a lot more long-winded and less cinematic than my YouTube content, but still interesting at the same time. Now, my streams this week will be on Wednesday, as mentioned. There will be no stream on Friday, as I will be away. But I do hope you all have a great time when 323 drops. Fingers crossed it can come early this week, as they say, but again, give yourself the time to get used to it. And with it having so many changes, it's not just one area to relearn. We have FPS and all of the changes and settings that you can play with there. Interactions being a big change with how we interact with everything in the game world, remembering whether you just tap it or if you hold it down and left click, and if you don't find the interaction you want, you have to hold down F and right click. Keep that in mind. If you can't find the interaction you want, just hold down the F key and then right click and it'll bring up the wheel to allow you to either find the interaction you want or customize the primary interaction and secondary interaction. Master modes and flight, of course, has been a big change. All ships feel slightly different to what they used to, and I am still toggling back into SEM instead of quantum traveling. I still need to bind that properly. Plus lowering my landing gear too far away from the landing pad and then spending the next 5 minutes creeping towards the landing pad instead of just toggling back. There are many changes, it takes time, but they are much better. You've just got to give yourself the time to get accustomed to it. Anyway, with that said, if you do enjoy my videos, please do consider subscribing. We are fast approaching 65,000, so thank you all so much. As I say, come and hang out over at twitch.tv/SuperMacBrother. You are all more than welcome over there if you've got any questions about Star Citizen, the project, the company, 323. You can ask them while I am live. It is the best time for me to reply. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour, and tick that notification bell if you'd like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members. Thank you so much for the support. Cannot do it without you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.